Right now at 5:30, spring showers doesn't just mean rain. Dana has chances on snow this week. And deadly shootings across the United States, a mass shooting in California, plus what police say happened at a mall over the border in Illinois. And later, Ukraine's president calls the Russian invasion genocide. See what he wants to see from America next. That's all coming up at 5:30. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. A 22-year-old man has been arrested by the U.S. Marshals in connection to this week's shooting in the Wisconsin Dells. Police say they found two people shot Wednesday morning in the 600 block of Vine Street. Their names have not been released yet. Again, Dells police say that the 22-year-old suspect was arrested by U.S. Marshals in Indiana. That happened yesterday. He's currently being held in Indiana jail, awaiting extradition. Okay, let's take a look outside. This is a live look at the Capitol. It was a bit sunnier today, but more snow and rain is on the way. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast now with meteorologist Dana Fulton.
We did start the day off with plenty of sunshine. In fact, that sun holding out a little longer into the early afternoon. Now it is cloudy outside and our rain chances starting to creep in. Areas west of Dane County seeing some pretty steady showers coming through. Still dry out here on the patio, but just a matter of time before the showers really do start to move into the Madison area. 47 currently, so close to average right now, but a little bit of a breeze, so wind chills in the lower 40s. 46 in Janesville, about 49 in Lone Rock. Temperature-wise, it'll drop down closer to freezing for us overnight. Because of this, we could see some of this rain mixing with light snow. Now, the line for that mixed precipitation really moving further north for us. It doesn't look like most of our area will see light snowfall. Tomorrow afternoon, high temperatures will be in the mid-40s, and that's after any rain or snow ends very early in the day. And that's not our only opportunity for any moisture this week. We have plenty of more chances to pick up some April showers. We'll take a closer look at your 10-day in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks so much, Dana. Developing tonight, at least 6 people are dead and 12 others are hurt after a shooting early this morning in California. The shooting happened in downtown Sacramento. Videos posted online show people shouting and running in the street. Police have not said what led up to this violence, but the father of one of the victims is asking people to just put down their guns.
Tell these young men to stay out the streets, quit playing these games that are stunning their lives.
At a news conference this afternoon, Sacramento's mayor says the city will support all of the victims involved. Police say that no one's been arrested yet. One man is dead after being shot outside of a mall over the state line in Rockford. This happened last night in the parking lot of a Kohl's. Police say that it all started with a fight inside of the mall, which then spilled into the parking lot. Officials say that there is no danger to the public, but one person is in custody. And in Minneapolis, 4 people were hurt after at least 6 overnight shootings in the city. Police have not provided any details on how the victims are doing or if any of these shootings were connected. And here in Madison, police say that they want your help, specifically when it comes to the long-term strategic plan for policing. Over the next month, police will be hosting virtual meetings for each district within the department. At each meeting, community members will get their chance to share their thoughts on several different topics, such as community trust, the role of police, and crime and safety.
Madison Police Department has been a champion of community and problem-oriented policing for a long period of time. But the nation has been, I think, grappling with exactly what it is we're looking for from our police department.
The plan will cover the next 5 to 7 years. Now, the first meeting is tomorrow night for the North District. We have much more information on how you can register on our website, channel3000.com. Meanwhile, Madison police are still investigating Wednesday's deadly shooting outside of the Dane County Jail. 2 men have been arrested. Both face several charges, including first-degree intentional homicide. Neither has been formally charged. On Friday, family identified the man killed in the shooting as 31-year-old Dwayne Lee Collins. Police say that Collins had been released from the jail on Wednesday when he was shot. The medical examiner's office has not confirmed the victim's name. And you can be the first to know when these charges are filed in this case by downloading our Channel 3000 News app. Remember, it's free and available in the App Store. Topping our headlines out of Eastern Europe tonight, Ukraine's president says Russia's actions against his country are genocide. CBS News' Tom Hansen reports from New York.
As Ukrainian troops take back the area surrounding Kyiv, they say retreating Russian troops have left atrocities behind. In the town of Bucha and other suburbs near the capital, troops are finding remains of people who were apparently tortured and mutilated. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky spoke to Margaret Brennan on CBS's Face the Nation.
Indeed, this is genocide. We are the citizens of Ukraine, and we don't want to be subdued to the policy of Russian Federation. And this is the reason we are being destroyed.
NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg says Russia's retreat from Kyiv shouldn't fool anyone.
Russia is repositioning its troops, and they are taking some of them back to rearm them, to reinforce them, to resupply them, but we should not in a way be too optimistic.
In Ukraine's northeast, Russian forces shelled the area around the country's second largest city, Kharkiv, reportedly killing and wounding a number of people. The U.S. and its allies are sending billions of dollars in military and humanitarian aid to Ukraine, with more on the way.
For every Russian tank, there are, or will soon be in Ukraine, more than 10 anti-tank systems for every Russian tank. So across the board, what we're trying to do is to make sure that Ukrainians have the systems that they need, that they can use, and they can use right away.
And in New York's Times Square, Broadway stars are sending a lyrical message of hope and peace to express their solidarity with Ukraine. Tom Hansen, CBS News.
We are hearing inspiring stories from people who are fleeing Ukraine. Tonight on News 3 Now at 10, we are going to introduce you to a woman who was able to escape the country. Now she feels safe in Madison as her new home. But first, music's biggest night is here. After a 3-month delay, the Grammys will air right here on CBS tonight. We'll get you ready for the show coming up.
At Star N Bank, we think having choices is important, so you can choose the products that are right for your life. What are you waiting for? Explore the possibilities today at starnbank.com.
BBB Business Profiles are one of the most complete business listings online. How do I know? I got a new transmission, but it was bad. He refused to make it right. So I filed a complaint, and I saw that BBB Profiles feature an overview, accreditation, customer reviews, and the BBB rating, which takes into account a variety of factors. And now it's all good. Better Business Bureau. Check before you buy.
Drive a Honda, the adventures go on and on. Follow your adventures with the thrilling performance of Honda, the brand owners are calling the most fun to drive. Hurry into a local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Today's the day to go farther with a partner that provides you innovative solutions for your own personal financial future. Explore the possibilities today at starnbank.com.
Does it get any better than that? This is video from an emotional reunion last night in Lake Delton. Maybelle, a 16-month-old Cavapoo, was stolen during a series of break-ins in the area last month. But in a viral Facebook post that you just saw, her owner said that she was coming home. In the post, he wrote, "We are forever grateful that we found our needle in a haystack. 2 people have been identified as suspects in this robbery." And in Monona, a woman is being reunited with a dog she lost. Our Samantha Bennis joins us now with her story.
Samantha, Tammy Davis was diagnosed with cancer 7 years ago in 2015. That was when she found her best friend. And now she tells me she couldn't be happier that they're back together.
She's about a foot long, and she's maybe 4 or 5 pounds.
It was at Tammy Davies' lowest when she met Lily.
When you're laying there and you just have all these horrible racing thoughts going through your head.
The two quickly created an unforgettable bond.
You know, She just adds so much to my life.
But while on a trip to Florida last week, Tammy received a phone call from her dog sitter. Lily was lost.
So right away, I'm like, no problem. Just try to do what you can, and I'll try to get it out on social media. All I could picture was my little teeny tiny dog, freezing and cold and scared.
Within minutes, people were posting and sharing about Lily, reaching the entire east side of Madison.
Tens of thousands of people were looking for her.
After 5 long days of searching, Lily was spotted and reunited with her family.
And the moment that I had her in my arms, that was indescribable.
Now, so inspired by her community, she wants to return the favor.
I want to do something to give back to our community who has done so much for me over this last week. I could not believe how many people have such a good heart.
Tammy says she wants to give back to all of the people who helped her, so she's planning a benefit event this week. We have more information on how you can get involved on our website, channel3000.com.
All right, thanks so much, Sam. More chances for snow are in the forecast. After the break, Dana's going to explain how it might affect your drive into work tomorrow morning. Stay with us.
Severe weather strikes. Are you prepared? All this week, the First Warn Weather Teams, we show you how to prepare for severe storms and tornadoes. Watch First Warn Weather for Severe Weather Awareness Week. Are you prepared?
Tonight after the Grammys, only on News 3 Now.
1-800-GOT-JUNK can bring the springtime anytime.
Oh. Yes! We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Fresh out of Papa Murphy's kitchen, the Buffalo Ranch Chicken Pizza.
Actually, it's fresh out of my oven.
Dad, it's just an expression.
Grilled chicken, crunchy bacon, covered in creamy buffalo sauce. Now that is an expression.
Change the way you pizza.
As you remodel, don't toss your cabinets and appliances. Donate to Habitat Restore. Give your items a second life while proceeds build Habitat for Humanity homes. Donate today. Habitat Restore, Dane County.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
1-800-GOT-JUNK can bring the springtime anytime.
Oh. Yes! We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5:30.
If you need to drive through Stoughton, get ready for some extra traffic. A project on Highway 51 begins tomorrow. Tamia Folks shares how some people in the city feel about this finally happening.
It was 2 years ago this spring when the Stoughton Police Department used mannequins to curb growing concerns about speeding in the city. That will no longer be the case. Just a few months ago, the city's police chief, Greg Leck, asked the Department of Transportation to lower the speed limit on Highway 151. Now, the start of tomorrow's Highway 151 construction is what some community members say is a long-awaited solution.
But it literally only takes a second, and I've seen, in the 2 years we've been here, I've seen at least 8 crashes.
that are like bad crashes, like the thing where somebody comes out and they're either trying to go across the street, just trying to cross the intersection, or they misjudge it while they're trying to turn left, and you misjudge how fast the car's coming. Well, you're thinking they're only supposed to be going 25 off around this corner.
Each roundabout will require overnight road closures for about 12 to 14 days. Tonight on News 3 Now, I'll explain why some people in the area say the wait is entirely worthwhile.
All right, thanks so much, Tamia. In more local news tonight, local artists got a chance to show off their crafts this morning in Madison. The Crafty Fair returned to the Goodman Center. The fair's mission is to bring a different kind of craft show experience. Now, artists offer handmade items to shoppers in Madison as a way to support local artists and meet people who create it.
I see familiar faces, but the interesting thing is since COVID has been in our world, a lot of new makers have popped up. I think over COVID, you know, with all of us being home a lot of new people picked up a craft or an art. So there are so many new vendors that I have not seen before, and that is really exciting for me and for all of us.
More than 40 artists attended today's fair. The next event will be in early December. Okay, the countdown to the Grammys is on. The show will begin in a little bit more than an hour. It's in Vegas for the first time. Comedian Trevor Noah will be hosting the show for the second year in a row. And don't forget that the Grammys airs live right here on CBS tonight at 7 o'clock Central. It's also going to be streamed on Paramount+. Next at 5:30, we have already seen our fair share of severe storms this year in southern Wisconsin. You probably saw last month's tornado in Stoughton, which damaged more than 200 homes. This week is Wisconsin's Tornado and Severe Weather Awareness Week. Starting tonight after the Grammys, our weather team will get you help for the prepared for the severe weather season. And speaking of weather, let's head over and check out that forecast with meteorologist Dana Fulton.
We have a lot of information actually packed in this week for Severe Weather Awareness Week. Wisconsin, as we all know, right at the top of where we usually see severe weather in the Midwest. So southern Wisconsin often seeing a pretty active spring and summer. We haven't gone a year where we haven't had at least a tornado come through the area, and it does look like as we get into the spring, you know, we could see the potential for some more severe weather. That's always in the cards for us. So as we look ahead through the rest of the week, it's just going to be issuing more ways for us to help keep you safe and help keep your family and property safe in the event that severe weather does move through. I'm not talking about severe weather in the forecast for tonight. We're talking about rain and possibly even some light snow. The showers starting to build in west of Dane County right now. We have scattered showers expected for tonight, just starting to get into the edge of Dane County, Sauk County, Iowa, and Richland counties, all dealing with some soggy showers for this evening. This will move through over the next few hours as we get closer to midnight. Temperatures dropping to the mid-30s, but notice our temperature profile overnight's gone up just a little bit, so it looks like less of a snow event northeast of Dane County and more of a rain event for us heading into early Monday morning. Otherwise, Monday is going to stay cloudy. No sunshine coming back in for the start of the work week. High temperatures will be in the mid-40s for us tomorrow. Tuesday will also be cloudy outside. We'll stay dry through the day on Tuesday, but Tuesday night, another opportunity for rain builds in, and we'll have scattered showers, possibly some isolated thunderstorms overnight Tuesday and heading into Wednesday. Our rainfall totals for tonight right now landing at about half of an inch for most of southern Wisconsin, so a measurable amount coming through. North of Dane County, likely going to see just a little more accumulation. Our 8 to 14 day pushes us into the middle of April. Right now we're trending above average for our precipitation. This is usually when we pick up quite a soggy pattern, and it's a good thing for our ground again to have some slow, steady showers to really absorb that moisture. Our temperature profile, I know folks waiting for a warm up. The good news is we're looking above average towards the back half of our 10-day, so we will see some warmer days ahead. Rounds of rain expected this week. It is going to be seasonably cool for the next few days before we do get to that warmer weather. Not a lot of sunshine, though, in the 10-day forecast. Tomorrow, highs will be in the mid-40s, rainy outside, with that possibility for a little mix early in the day. Otherwise, a late shower chance on Tuesday. Showers and thunderstorms possible on Wednesday. We're seasonally cool through this week. Saturday and Sunday, it does look like we'll get a little sun in the forecast, and then we'll finally creep up closer to 60. At that point, that's when we're trending above average. It does feel a little more comfortable outside when we're talking about temperatures in the 60s. It's pretty cool. I know you have done it. Gary has done it. All of our Mets have been doing a little bit of reporting. Has it been a fun experience for you? It has been. It has been. So Gary's piece is going to run tonight. That's about the past of severe weather. My piece will tease ahead a little bit to Thursday, the future of severe weather and how our climate change is impacting severe weather forecasting here in Wisconsin and what we are predicting as we look ahead to the next few years. We all got to talk to some really fantastic scientists within NOAA and the weather community. So I think what we've put together, y'all are really going to enjoy it. At least learn something, I think, out of these pieces.
Yeah, we have really enjoyed it every weekend. Thank you so much, Dana. And you again. All right, now we're going to actually talk about the sports that are coming up. Could we see the red polo out on the links this weekend? Tiger Woods speaks out on the Masters. We have much more coming up in sports.
Pick and Save, we believe fresh is all about standards. Like for oranges, we check for color and scarring and more. Because when it comes to fresh for everyone, we believe the juice is worth the squeeze. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
These squirrels are better at saving than we are. And more organized, too.
Try embracing your inner squirrel. When you open a BMO Harris Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward every month you save.
That sounds great.
You can also set up savings goals and easily track your progress.
That could help us redo the yard.
You could really go nuts. I'll show myself out.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Everything seems to be more expensive these days. Everything costs more. Ron Johnson should be helping families like us, but he seems to have helped himself instead. An investigation found that Ron Johnson pushed through a special tax loophole that benefited his own family's business. Then he cashed out of the company for $5 million. He's doubled his wealth since taking office. It doesn't seem fair to me. Tell Ron Johnson to stop passing tax laws that benefit himself.
Here's why it's smart to custom order your Ford SUV. Because custom orders receive priority. You'll get an extra 1,000 order bonus plus incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery. And the features you choose. Want an EPA estimated 41 combined MPG in an Escape Hybrid? A 12-inch touchscreen in an Edge? You got it. In a Ford built your way. Custom order your new Ford SUV or truck today and receive an extra 1,000 retail order bonus cash.
At Pick and Save, every free pickup order is picked fresh and packed with care, or we'll make it right. We're fresh every day, so shop anyway. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Severe Weather Awareness Week, tonight after the Grammys.
Wisconsin is checking a lot of boxes this season. Perfect road record, 4-1 in Big Ten play, plus they have won 9 games, won 9 of their last 10 games. Now, after a day off due to weather, the Badgers and Hoosiers return to Goodman Diamond for the rubber match. Indiana plates a run in the third, but UW is quick to respond. Kristana Angelopoulos sends one off in a hurry to tie this game up, but she's not done for the day. Now, same score in the 6th inning, 2-on, 2-away for Angelopoulos, and her second homer of the game. This time it's a 3-run blast. Now UW blows this game wide open. They win the series and are now 5-1 in conference play for the first time in almost 10 years. Bucks looking for redemption after a brutal loss at home Friday night. They got all their starters back for today's game with the Mavericks. Not a whole lot of separation in this one. Trailing by 1 in the 4th, Bobby Portis hits it for 2. Luka Doncic answers soon after. He dials one up from deep to put Dallas on top for good. Giannis will get the final say in this game, but even 28 from the MVP is not enough to get past Dallas. The Mavericks win 118-112. On the award front, Johnny Davis and Greg Gard finish as finalists for the Naismith Trophy. Oscar Tshiebwe from Kentucky wins National Player of the Year, with Providence's Ed Cooley taking home Coach of the Year. Now, Davis still has a chance to pick up another honor this season. He's in the running for the Wooden Award, which will be announced on Tuesday. And the stage is officially set for the men's national championship game, with 2 of college basketball's most notable programs facing one another, North Carolina and Kansas. So far, this tournament has been nothing short of intense and unexpected. 8-seed UNC upset Duke just last night in their first ever tournament meeting to advance to the national title game. And earlier in the night, Kansas routed Villanova. Tar Heels hunt their 7th title, Jayhawks going after their 4th. The Natty tips off 8:20 tomorrow night on TBS. And the Women's National Championship game is an hour from tip-off in Minneapolis. Vying for this year's title is #1 seed South Carolina and 2 seed UConn. We're going to have highlights tonight at 10. And Masters Week is finally here, and we might see Tiger Woods out there playing in that historic tournament. Woods tweeted out earlier today he is heading to Augusta to practice and prep, and that it's going to be a game-time decision on whether he competes. Just over a year ago, Woods was involved in a serious car accident and has been working his way back ever since. The tournament begins on Thursday, and the final 2 rounds can be watched right here on CBS.
Oh, is there anything better than when Jim Nantz says, "Hello, friends. Welcome to the weekend of the Masters"?
It's something so soothing, and it kind of just feels like it. Like even though we are in spring, like meteorological spring, it just that feels kind of like, you know, it just kind of kicks everything off right there. So.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe for a week from today, we'll be seeing this again.
For some people, it's great to watch it. Others, like my dad, will fall asleep by like the third.
It's one or the other.
Yeah,
you either get one or the other. So.
All right. Thanks so much, Jordan. We're going to be right back.
With Volkswagen, any choice is a smart choice. More vehicles are arriving all the time. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about the joyful 2022 Taos. Limited inventory available.
Inflation has surged to a 40-year high. Democrats declared war on fossil fuels, so gasoline prices are at record levels. President Obama's chief economist says inflation is costing your family $4,000 a year. Why? Because Democrats are printing trillions of dollars to pay for their massive deficit spending. Inflation is the Democrats' tax on the middle class. I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message because I'm concerned about rising prices just like you.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
BBB Business Profiles are one of the most complete business listings online. How do I know? I got a new transmission, but it was bad. He refused to make it right. So I filed a complaint, and I saw that BBB Profiles feature an overview, accreditation, customer reviews, and the BBB rating, which takes into account a variety of factors. And now it's all good. Better Business Bureau. Check before you buy.
With Volkswagen, any choice is a smart choice. More vehicles are arriving all the time. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about the joyful 2022 Taos. Limited inventory available.
We have some steady rain building in for us right now, the western edge of Dane County. As we look ahead to the next few days, more rain showers expected. Seasonally cool temperatures for afternoon highs and for overnight lows. Wednesday is going to bring along some rain and isolated thunderstorms. By the time we get to next weekend, though, we'll finally get some sunshine back in the forecast. But for the next few days, I would be a little more concerned about making sure you have the umbrella on hand rather than your sunglasses. By next weekend, notice that's when temperatures get closer to 60, so that's when we start to trend above average. I think that's going to be a little more comfortable for those of you who do enjoy the warmer temperatures. I mean, 45 or 46 and sunny today wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad.
No,
yeah,
that
was
just
going
to
to
be a little rainy. Yeah, it was pretty out.
It's Grammys weather.
That's great, exactly. Stay inside.
Yes.
Don't change the channel.
Watch the Grammys.
Yeah.
We'll see you tonight after the Grammys, coming up at 10:30.